Hey guys, Jeff Ford here for you, Sky Terra Wellness, back with the Woodway curve. Today we're going to talk about lack of hip extension, and this shows up a lot with runners typically as we see them in this sort of this bent over cart-like position to where they lack being able to fully extend their hips. So a lot of this is typically a mobility issue, but obviously we want to start with movement first and cue the movement. But what happens is our hip flexors get so restricted that we sit and adapt to this position. And then what happens is then I hyperextend that lower back. So this can really lead to a lot of lower back issues and pain down the chain. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. A lot of runners typically do this. I want you to make sure you're not one of them. So I'm up here on the curve. You're going to see I've got that broken waist, and I'm going to get it going at full speed. But what you can see is that back should be a little bit hyperextended. Almost looks like the chest is far out. I literally can't get to a good position. So obviously your number one solve first is we've got to loosen up those hip flexors, but then we also have to coach that position as well. The problem here is this is an issue with having weak glutes, and then your hamstrings, your groins, and your abductors actually compensate for the deviation. So let me show you. I'm going to clean it up, and then we'll go over a long-term solution. So I'm in this position. It's tough for me, but then clean it up. See how the hip is now fully extended, nice and tall. Boom. That's your hip extension fix. Remember, this is going to be a mobility part and a strengthening part, so you got to get after loosening up your hip flexors with something like a couch stretch, and then strengthen those glutes, get a strength training protocol going. Jeff Ford, Sky Terra Wellness. See you back real soon.